Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright 8th Attorney Justice for All. Last we left off, we examined the crime scene a little bit, and we ran into Miss Von Karma, who is not happy that we are investigating the crime scene. Well, too bad for her. We're still gonna keep on keeping on. Speaking of, we got Juan Corrida's autograph, and remember who wanted something? Who wanted a present? Miss Oldbag. And what is her first name? Wendy. Wendy Oldbag. And the autograph specifically says, "To my darling Wendy." Can I present it to you? Here. I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. Where's my mouse? There we go. Ugh, she's clamming up like the old clam she is. Please, anything would be helpful. Well then, how about I tell you my measurements? No, that's okay, really. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick? I know. My measurements? Are you kidding me? Okay, so I guess I just had to present it during the, whatchamacallit, the psych lock phase. There you go. Yes, I know, take that. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please, tell us what you saw. Oh, but what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little bit of fun at you, youngin's expense. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Since you like Juan so much, and now he's dead, unfortunately, here is his autograph. That's Juan's autograph! Yes, it is. And it even says "to my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Oh, yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Whoa! She must really want this autograph. What? My offer isn't good enough for you? Oh, fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest Juan. She clammed up extremely tightly, and just by looking at that autograph, it's like, okay, I'm open up. Read me. I can just read my thoughts. Where's my mouse? There we go. That was super easy. If only all Cyclops could be that easy. Oh, I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Oh no! It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. And did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. A gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Ungard hasn't done anything bad. Oh, I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. Oh, I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Mr. Ungard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. Ungard do to you to make you so... Oh, you don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick. What is it? What's a scandal? Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay? Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean? Ugh. How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course, who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager? But why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose faith. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about all that anyway, Miss Oldbag? Well, I am one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know about him. And do you have proof Mr. Ungar did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Ugh, of course. A tabloid. Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where does she get it? Okay, so, well, there is one place I haven't examined yet, so let's go ahead and examine, oh no, I didn't want to go here. Let's go ahead and examine, Ungard's room. But I need to go to the hallway. I went the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, no, don't examine. We have to click so many buttons just to get to the room. Hey, Lotta! Oh yeah, you're the one with the other psych lock that I have nothing related to anyway. At least I don't think so, but whatever. Ungard. Or at least his room. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Ungard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also look for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow! It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but also not totally off. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. Ooh, she may be a small stature, but her appearance can be deceiving. Woo! She is a straight shooter of a woman. She does not mince words. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that's right. Then I will tell you. Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. Yep, she really exudes the confident woman. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask about how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager. His manager? Speaking of, did the victim Mr. Corrida have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios, in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. Oh, I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner, dragging a little girl like her to places like this. Honestly. You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya! Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Wow, she truly does not mince words. She is, as I said, a straight shooter. She will say what's on her mind and not hold back. Anyway, you said you were saying about the press conference, so maybe I could use this to ask about it? You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Ungard said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know about all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Yeah, kinda interesting there. And I cannot ask about that. Okay, so, well, we did learn a little bit about that. Let me ask about... Where are you? Oh god. Matt Ungard, the person you're representing, as a manager. I asked to become Mr. Ungard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Ungard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick? Yeah, he is. Always saying it. Anyway. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Ugh, honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial of things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. What? I've got a hunch this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. Yeah, why would she say that? If they didn't act so childish, no one would have to die. Why does she say it that way? Do you have any ideas? As to? As to why Mr. Corrida was murdered. Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Oh, she does. She has an idea. A very strong idea. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a Cyclops, Mr. Nick? Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. My god. Let's go ahead and examine some stuff. Let's see here. She said to examine the table if we want to know what they ate for dinner. Sure, why not? Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Ungard's and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. Hey, what's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Reference to the first, to the third case in the first game. Anyway, I do notice that here's a plate with a knife and fork. Here's a plate with no knife. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. What? There's something weird about this plate. Yeah, I just mentioned it. I wish I could put my finger on what it is. I just told you, Phoenix! Oh my god, you're terrible. You really are. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Yes, she would be. Let's see. Probably Mr. Ungard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? Well, those 3 days worth of clothes is probably, like, in case of emergency, you know, like, I don't like this piece of clothing, so let's take another one. Anyway, is there anything else that I can present to you real quick? No, I didn't want that. I just wanted to check. A crime photo, guitar case. Can I ask you about yourself? Why not? I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter, that's why. Sorry. Take away that layer of sarcasm and she really does seem to hate herself. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything we can do here. So let me see if I can crack away at Lotta's, psych lock. Because I got nothing better to do right now. But let's see. God help me. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? It's for my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. Well, that's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter right there. Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person. I have an idea, because remember, Miss Oldbag said that, Matt Ungard pushed Adrian Andrews to Juan Corrida, in order to create a scandal. So, perhaps it's between Juan Corrida and Adrian Andrews? It's possible. Where are you? There you are. No, not evidence. Profiles. This woman! She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Well, is it really all that secret, though? She told me... Adrian Andrews herself said that she went to meet Mr. Corrida and saw his dead body. Not exactly secret, as she told me. You're getting pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah. You gotta have that... what's that? News source? You mean news source. Oh, that's right. So show me something that shows that one guy had something to do with Miss Andrews. Ooh. Oh. I got nothing. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Ooh, wait a minute, I just got a wild idea. Let's go back to the hall. Let's go... Oh, okay, well, we had to go there anyway. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Oh, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Whoa, that's kind of... extreme. Well, I guess, I don't... How are you connected to the murder? I mean, at best, you're a witness. At worst... at worst, you're a witness. At best, you saw nothing of great importance. So... well, whatever. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time, there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. Is a love Y... Okay. Is a love Y in Neo Tokyo. I see. Wait. A love what? A love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh. I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl?
Anyway, Sayo was actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Sounds like an unusual situation. Like Romeo and Juliet times 3.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies.
Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Miss Tayo. Does Miss Tayo fall in love? Does she, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Oh, I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. A love what? Well, that makes sense. 3 people falling for the same woman. So, what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like?
Well, it started from a remake of an old movie, to tell the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It is the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyway.
What?
He's a really lousy ninja. Apparently, can't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar?
And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Aw, that's too bad for him.
Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like.
Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch? Can't believe she's really considering it. Yep, they really competed with each other. Wrong button. Purposefully. Oh, God. Anyway, I don't know if you have anything important to tell me. I'm just gonna skip over before I forget, because I have a crazy idea. Wrong place. That I could present something to you. Never mind, I lied. Yes, shut up. Is there anything I can talk to you about? No. Can I present anything to... Can I present the profile of Adrian Andrews? Okay, shut up. Yes. Yes! Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Anything about Matt Ungod? Okay, you have nothing else. Okay, fine. You're cool, lady. You're very cool. Oh, I forgot, there's criminal affairs. Before I do that, let me see if there is anything that I can present to you. Crime photo, hotel guide map, blah blah blah, the blue. Profiles. Do you know anything about Miss Adrian Andrews by chance? Oh, you actually do, wow.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
So Miss Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know?
Huh?
There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to show what I know.
He's so happy he looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. I did not expect you to actually know something about her. Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
So you all interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah.
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah. So, take a look at this.
Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read.
Alright, let's see here.
Ooh, that's Phoenix. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous.
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you?
What?
Oh, you can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials A.A.
Adrian Andrews?
Yes, exactly. That is big news.
But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews,
Together with the biggest rival of her client? Oh, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Or else he's just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. An article from tabloid gossip land.
Oh, God. Personally speaking, I put no stock into those tabloids. It's really all just rumors. You might as well, if you wanted rumors, you might as well try going into the stock market and get something substantial out of it. You know, like pray to God that you get some money into stocks. This with the tabloids and the stars, you're just getting your peace of mind that, oh my God, he had sex with that woman. Oh my God, he actually tried to murder her 10 years ago. Oh my God, you know, that is all that is, really. I don't see the appeal that people have digging into stars' supposed dark secrets. It's like, are they even dark secrets? You know, it's like, really? But anyway, I'll let that slide. I'll leave it alone and say goodbye. I'm gonna need another drink of water after this. And then we're gonna continue on now that we can finally break Lotta's psych locks. But that's next episode. Later, everyone.